In this screencast, I'm going to show you how to use messages in Moodle. What messaging is it's different from the chat, and that messaging is almost kind of like an email, where you send someone a message through Moodle, and then the next time they log into Moodle, as one of your other videos show, how you can access your messages, and then you can kind of communicate that way through Moodle. So one of the ways to do this is that in your class, or your course, if you go underneath the people block, you notice the people icon is the two faces looking in the same direction, and click on participants. Now, the only individuals that will be list will be those that are in your course. This number here is because it's a test course, so that number will just represent how many people are in your course. Okay. If you're unable to find the person's name, you could always search up here by, like for instance, if I click D for Dave or demo student, S for their last name, notice I narrowed down to just the two people with that fitting. It's one way to narrow it down. So let's send a message to demo student. Alright, now I've clicked on, well here, let me back you up so I can show you that. Okay, so you come into this area, you kind of get their user picture, you get their name, a little bit of the information, and their last access, so you get an idea of how frequently they're in there. Okay, and if I come over here to demo student's name and click on it, the screen pops up that looks like his profile or her profile. Demo student's kind of neutral that way. And so if I want to send them a message, alright, and this is where you're to kind of give you a view of how other people see your profile. If I want to send them a message, I'm going to come over here in the middle and click send message. Now this pop-up window appears, and there's a couple things that you can do in here. One is notice that the icon would appear, alright, and the person's name would appear. You can add them as a contact, which would then change this to a little brown image instead of a white image. You could block this person for any reason if you'd like, or message history, so you could go back and see all the messages and the correspondence you've had. Right? Otherwise, we come down here in the box and you type out a message. Alright, when you finish typing, you're going to send message, or click send message. Now notice up here, my name appears, the day and the time that I sent it. Okay, just wanted to say hi, and there's the message. Now this file receipts failed, that's because that email account doesn't actually exist, so don't try to email that. So that's why it shows up there. And if the email account was disabled, as you could do in your edit profile, that would show up there as well. But the message was still sent, and that when demo student logs into the, his or her account, he or she will be able to access this message and read it. Okay, despite this little arrow symbol down there. And so if you want to send more messages, you could. Eventually you could have a big long scrolling screen. It all depends on how you wanted to utilize it, and keep track of it.